Hey, I'm Caitlin Bosshart. I'm a life coach for Multi-Passionate Creatives, and this is the Multi-Passionate PSA, a video series where I flip the script on common limiting beliefs that multi-passionate people have about themselves. So that you can see that who you are is not something that you need to fix, so that you can bring even more of your ideas and your passion projects into the world and ultimately create a life that is fulfilling for you. Today's Multi-Passionate PSA is that your multi-passionate nature is an asset, not a shortcoming. And I know that it can be really easy for us to focus in on all the ways that it is challenging to be a multi-passionate person, maybe wishing that we were more of an expert, somebody whose life could follow a more straight and narrow and predetermined path in a lot of ways, something that fit a little bit more tidy, neatly into a box. Although, let's be honest with ourselves, we actually would hate that. But it's normal to sort of fantasize and like, wouldn't it be easier if I didn't have so many interests and ideas and see my life going in so many different directions? But what I would love to do and really flip the script on this is to see that your multi-passionate nature is actually an asset. It's a strength, it's your X factor, it's the thing that sets you apart, and it's your unique contribution to the world. So recently, I was able to have an amazing conversation with a group of multi-passionate creatives, and it was a virtual gathering that I hosted called The Hive, which if you're interested, actually we'll be continuing these, I think monthly starting in December. So if you're interested, let me know so I can make sure to get you the information on that. But within The Hive, we were talking about all sorts of different topics about being multi-passionate, and one of my favorite parts of this conversation was when we really started talking about what you all as multi-passionate creatives see as the strengths and the assets, and again, the X factor, the thing that sets multi-passionate creatives apart. And so I wanted to share these with you because, I know that you hear about my perspective a lot of the time, but I wanted you to hear from one another. So I have these in front of me. I'm going to be reading these off. And just sit and listen and see which ones of these like really ring true for you. And if there's some that feel a little bit sticky or you have a hard time owning, that's a really good place to start in terms of shifting that for yourself. So here is what those who are in the Hive shared about being the strengths of being a multi-passionate person. Resourcefulness, able to see the big picture, able to grasp many different ideas at once and combine them in interesting and unique ways. Multi-passionate creatives are courageous, they are adaptable, because they have exposure to a wide variety of things, they are creative problem solvers. Whereas a lot of people don't necessarily like things to change, multi-passionate people thrive on things being different, thrive on variety, and are able to be very adaptable when things shift and change, and they can jump right in. Multi-passionate people are the ones who make things happen, not the ones who just sit around thinking about things. We're the ones who take action even though we may change our minds. And I will say that if you're a multi-passionate creative who's struggling to take action, it's not that this isn't part of who you are. It's that there's some limiting beliefs and some blocks that need to be moved so that you're able to fully embrace and start taking action on your ideas. So just wanted to put that out there. It's a strength to know when to let things go. So as multi-passionate creatives, we change our paths a lot of times. We will often let go of interests or passion projects, jobs, you name it, that we used to be really involved in when the time is right for us to let go. And that's a strength. Multi-passionate creatives like new challenges, to learn new things and challenge themselves maybe in ways that other people wouldn't. Multi-passionate people are willing to be uncomfortable, maybe more than the average person, because we are often beginners. And again, we like to challenge ourselves. Multi-passionate creatives are flexible, willing to try new things. They often move on or try lots of different things and then eventually create their own thing, which I do see a lot with multi-passionate creatives. After they've experienced lots of different things, they combine all their experiences into something totally new, and it's really amazing to see. Having a background in a lot of different things makes you relatable. you're able to be compassionate to others and interesting to a lot of different people. So able to make a connection with a lot of different people because of all of your interests. And this multi-passionate creative commented how she's seen more and more throughout her lifetime that multi-passionate creatives are unwilling to do things that are not fulfilling to them, which I think is also an amazing strength. Multi-passionate creatives really value freedom and the freedom to pursue their creativity and do work in their own way. And that's how I think multi-passionate creatives really thrive, when they can create things their own way. So those are just a few voices of this whole community, and I would love for you to add your voice, your perspective to this, so we can be these beautiful mirrors for one another. So please share in the comments what you see as being the strengths of being a multi-passionate creative, or let me know which of the ones that I've shared really relate to you or that really resonate with you. So I just want to thank you all so much for sharing your voice with me. It's been almost a year that I've been doing the Multi-Passionate PSA. I hope these have been valuable for you. If there's other topics that you'd love for me to speak on, please let me know. And I do want to thank you so much for watching another one of these Multi-Passionate PSAs.